Hi, you guys. I hope you paid attention to that video there. It puts it in words easier than I can explain it, and easier for you to understand, I think. Uh, but that's what this video, my message today is. Maybe I may hit this 2 or 3 times between now and the end of the month because, as you know, the 1st of July is coming up quick. Okay? Bill 2847, uh, it's just like the Obama care bill. There's all kinds of stuff packed into it. Uh, Open-end statements and things allowing the IRS to pretty much do what they want to do with anybody's bank accounts. Okay? And if any of you have been paying attention over the last year here, places like you saw where a while back where Greece was rioting and all of that, in Italy, this was over the same type of things. The banks basically took control and started taking all their money. I don't know how they do it, but they said up to 101% of their incomes. That's why they were rioting. And nobody had any money, no food, no water, this type of thing. I believe it was Norway. This took place there also, but what they did was the people joined together. They went down, they arrested all their government officials, threw them in prison, and they threw what would be the counterpart to what we call the Federal Reserve, which not all of you are aware, but that isn't a government owned bank system. That's privately owned by what you guys have heard me refer to as the New World Order and special interest groups. It's suicide that we even belong to it and that they print our money. But Norway threw that counterpart, they threw it clear out of their government, threw it out of their country. So out of most of the countries that this is happening to right now, Norway is probably the only one that's pulled that off. We have very little time to put it together, but the people are going to have to stand up or we're going to be in some deep trouble here. All of the, what do you call them, economic gurus, the people that know how the whole system works. It's complicated, but know they're all predicting that our economy will fail the same day as that law takes effect. I don't know if that's going to happen that day or not. I know that it will happen sometime in the very near future. Maybe the month of July. It's not going to be very far off from when this law does take effect. My biggest thing would be to tell you guys, my advice would be to tell you guys you need to have at least a minimum of 30 days supply of food. Non-perishable, you need to have at least that type of a water supply. you need to have at least that. My big advice would be, when and if you see it coming, you need to be about as far away from populated area as you can be. Other than that, the other thing would be that you need to, between now and then at least, become active and trying to join together with everybody and see what we can do to stop this before it gets out of hand. That's why in my last videos I talked about the police checks that started here in our town in Marysville. And if you look at that situation across the country, it's totally deteriorated. A lot of cities now basically have police, what do you call it? It's like martial law, but a police state, and they're very aggressive and acting totally outside the law of the Constitution and everything. And that will take place here also. Just depends on how much time is involved. But my gut feeling is this: if somebody doesn't actually go up and arrest Obama and his regime and take him out of the White House immediately, he's going to pull some kind of a deal and create a situation for martial law to try to get the pressure off of him, and then so that they can take over the way they want to take over. And if and when that takes place, it's going to be really hard, and it's going to get ugly really quick. Because he's already talking about signing an order to take all the guns away from everybody, and that's not going to happen. A lot of you out there have been supporting some kind of gun control. You have no idea what you were supporting, but this is it. They want to take the guns away. It's not about safety for you or anybody else. It's about taking the guns away so that they can take over. And if they want to beat your brains out, or if they want to put you in a FEMA camp, which they're all set up for, they will do it. Period. And it's like I said in the last video, some of you out there, you're even now are going to say BS. It's a bill. It's called 2847. Look it up. Look at some of the other information out there about what the experts are saying about this. But those of you that insist on staying in this realm, you're the same people that, if this takes place, if we don't stop it, you're the same people that will turn in your friends and your family for water, for food, and you'll use the excuse, well, you got to do it for your families. Right now is when you're supposed to be doing these things for your family, not sitting back and laughing at everybody and saying, oh, that's not true, oh, it's not going to happen like that, and all of this. It's already happening. And like I said, I've said before, I don't like to put dates on things. I can only tell you this: I know it's very close, and the experts say it's closer than any of us want it to be. Okay? So get your stuff together one way or another. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.